Okay, so this is a suicide glitch. Lots of people are just basically calling this a suicide button or respawn button because, I mean, it's so easy to do and everyone's doing it and they haven't fixed it yet. So all you're going to want to do is take your bandage or your flare, either one, put it in your hands, bring your hands up like you're going to punch somebody, start punching, and as you're punching, press F11, and right after you press F11, hold in G. Right after you press F11, hold in G. Okay, so press F11, hold in G. He brings it up to his head like that, and you click the left click, and you're done. And you can respawn. Alright, we're going to do it one more time just to make sure you guys got it. I'll show you that you can use your flare too, it doesn't matter. Just put it in your hands up like you're going to punch, start punching. Press F11, hold in G, brings it up to his head, left click, you're dead. Respawn. Alright, so this is basically a glitch, right? But everyone's using it that knows about it, and might as well make it even playing grounds until 6.0 comes out. So say you got some ruined ammo right here. It's ruined. And you got a pristine mag. You have to have a pristine mag. Can't be damaged, nothing like that. It has to be a pristine mag. You can do this with any ammo, and as long as it fits in the mag. So you have the pristine ammo, the ruined ammo. Put it in the pristine mag. Now it's full. Drop the pristine mag on the ground. Pick it back up. Empty it. And now it's pristine. Do it one more time. Put in the mag. Drop it on the ground. Pick it back up. Pristine. Okay, so I'm sure by now a lot of you know about these cabinets. That if you go up to them and tab, they have some storage in them, right? You can fit any rifle really in them. So you think that's pretty cool, but you have to be very careful because I've heard from a lot of people that once a server resets, these cabinets, they get wiped. So I really don't trust putting guns in them. I wouldn't put a gun in them. So yeah, I figure you should probably know that because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to store this M4 in here, come back and use it next time. It's going to be gone if the server restarted. Alright, so another cool thing to know is you can have kind of a cool little camp set up, but you have to refresh it every 4 hours. So see this backpack on my back, I can set this on the ground anywhere, ground/floor. If it's not interacted with, it will stay there for 4 hours before despawning. So now if I come up, I put it on my back, put it down again, the 4 hours just restarted the timer. So it's basically like a little camp that's pretty hard to see. So like say you're this far away, you can't tell that there's a backpack there, you know. You can't tell till right about there that there's a backpack. So that's a cool little thing to know about. I just figured that out not too long ago. Alright, so here's another cool tip. Say you have someone camping up a building like this. This is my other character. It's not going to shoot me, but say you have someone camping up your building like this, and you want to peek them and shoot them. You don't want to peek, shoot, and then wait and see if he dies like this. Because with the desync in the game, if you do that and you wait and see if he dies after you shoot real quick, because of the desync, he has about half a second to a second to shoot back at you, even if he's already supposed to be dead. So that's why there's so much trading in the game, because I can shoot, even if I get a headshot, he still has half a second to a second to shoot back and get a headshot on me. And another thing, when you are trying to kill someone in a building that's like this, or like anywhere, say there's someone right around this corner here and I want to peek around and shoot at them because they're standing still. I can see their whole body, right, if they're around that corner, but they can't see me at all. They might hear my footsteps, but that's it. So I have a bigger target to shoot at. What you want to do is not just like I said before, come around, shoot, and then come back right away. Shoot, come back right away. Because then they have less time to shoot back at you in that half a second of desync. So you'll have more of a chance of not getting shot back even when you're hitting them with all your shots. You probably won't get shot back if you come back quick like that, if that makes sense. Also, sometimes you don't want to peek it like this because see how slow I'm moving? See, if I peek it like this, I can do it much quicker. So if I can shoot really fast and come back, I can do it much quicker. Yeah, this is going to be a lot more, you know, I can aim right at his head versus this is harder to shoot, but this is a lot faster than this. Also, another reason why you're peeking this so fast and coming back is because you have the advantage here. You'd think that he'd have the advantage because all he has to do is pull the trigger, but you have the advantage because you know when you're going to peek. He doesn't know when you're going to peek. Sure, he can be aiming at you and ready to shoot, but he doesn't know when you're going to peek. So he hears you running up, right? You come up, and if you just peek right away, he's waiting for that. That's something he knows you're going to do that. That's what he's waiting for. You want to come up and just sit here. Just wait. Just wait. Wait about like 8 seconds, 10 seconds. Because then he doesn't know when you're going to peek. That makes him scared. He's probably going to stop peeking it. But if he doesn't, he makes a mistake and doesn't stop peeking it, then you just quick and back. Quick and back. Because if he doesn't have the reaction timing to be able to shoot at you that fast when he doesn't know when you're going to peek, you're going to definitely live from that. Alright, so here's another thing you want to do. When you're peeking a corner, you want to always peek it to, because all the characters right now in DayZ are right-handed, right? You always want to peek the corner to the right. You never want to go like this and peek it to the left, and I'll show you why right here. This is what it looks like when you peek it as little as possible to the right. See that? You can't see that very much at all. Now let's see what it looks like when you're peeking to the left. You can easily see the difference there. Like almost half of his body is showing compared to before where you could only see his arm and his head. So that's the reason why you only want to peek it to the right. Because see, if you are peeking it to the right, the other guy's peeking it to the left most of the time. See, now he's peeking to the left, I'm peeking to the right, like I'm supposed to be. But if I'm over here, I'm going to be peeking to the left and he's going to have the right and he's going to have the upper hand. So always peek to the right. Never challenge someone if you're peeking them to the left. Okay, so have you ever been sniping in DayZ and someone's really far away and you're like, oh, I don't know what range that is. I don't know what range to put my weapon at. Because currently in DayZ, the rangefinders do not work. They're bugged. I don't know why they haven't been fixed. They don't work. There's an easy way to range basically anything. All you have to do is go to DayZDB, stands for DayZ Database. I'll have a link for it in the description. And say you're on South Mound at the airfield and you're wondering how far ACT is from South Mound. All you gotta do is left click on where you're at on South Mound. So say I'm right here. Left click there. And then go down to the ATC building and left click there. And I'll say it right there, 617 meters. So basically you can range anything with this. It works very well and it's very quick. Alright, so basically if you have your 2 rounds loaded into your blaze and you press the letter T on your keyboard, it will switch the fire rate from shooting 1 round at a time to 2 rounds at a time. So when you pull the trigger, it's going to shoot both those rounds and it's going to be a lot more powerful. Basically a one-hit kill, but I don't know if it's less accurate at certain ranges because of the 2 shots at once. I haven't tested that out at all, but I have killed somebody using it, and it did work very well. I think eventually they want AKs and M4s to be able to switch fire rates so that you can single fire them, which would be really nice. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing that. The only gun that uses it besides the Blaze right now is the double barrel shotgun. you know, you can shoot both those rounds at once, which would be very powerful if you're at close range. But yeah, that's basically it, and hopefully they do get that in eventually to where you can switch AKs and M4s to single fire mode. Also keep in mind that when you do press T to switch to fire mode, there's nothing that says that you've switched the fire mode to double fire, I don't know how you call it, but you don't know what fire mode you're in unless you remember what you were in last, right? So say, like what happened to me is I had my push to talk button for TeamSpeak as T, and I didn't know that you could use that for the Blaze. So I was pressing T over and over talking to people in TeamSpeak, and my Blaze would just randomly be double shotting, and I'm like, what is wrong? And then I found out that that's what it was, because it doesn't give you a notification that you've switched it to from single fire mode to double fire mode. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, so I've not died from this yet, but I've been hearing a lot of things about landmines that are invisible and landmines that are stuck under the ground or something like that. And some people saying that once they're there long enough that they just sink under the ground or they just go invisible, or there's like a way maybe people are placing them down that you can't see them. I don't know. But either way, they are in now, back in 0.60 experimental, and every once in a while they will go invisible. Sorry. So just watch out for that and try and stay safe from that, even though I don't really know how you would counter this. Alright, so here's another cool little thing. It's actually really cool. Let's see if I can get it to work here. It's kind of fun to like scare your friends with, but let's see if I can get this to work. Hopefully, actually, let's not stand too close. I don't know how many. Let me get a little closer. We'll do first person. Come on. Do I actually have another mag? I do. This is supposed to work. I've seen someone do it once. Are you serious? I wonder if it's like a certain spot you gotta shoot him at or what. We're gonna use this rune ammo here. Just real quick. Like I showed you earlier in the video. Really? That's weird. I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to work. I've seen it happen actually. Damn, dude. After this 10 bullets, I'm done. I guess we could try a few SVD rounds, like 5 of them. Yeah. Nope. Well, I tried. Well, guys, I tried. I don't know if it's like certain patches that you could do it in. I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody do it in a 5.9 though. The 5.9 patch. Maybe you'll be able to do it in 6.0. I have seen before in the 5.9 one where it's just this little explosion right there. In another video, I'm pretty sure it was pretty far back. It was like this really big explosion. Yeah, I tried. I used like all my ammo, and I didn't even want to do that. Alright, well, thank you guys for stopping by. It sucks we could not get that gas station explosion to happen, but I think it can happen. You guys can go try it for yourselves. Um, Thank you guys for stopping by and watching this guide. I hope it helped you in some way. If it did, please leave a like or comment. I would love to, respond and help you in any way you need. I can show you anything you need, basically. Just ask. But thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you all later.